Hello there, and welcome back to the Pale Beyond. We're in a new land. We are literally in new land. There is land. My feet have touched dirt. Thank God. Oh, I was getting real tired of the ice. Just too much ice. Too much. I don't care for it. Look out across the ocean. You look out across the ocean and consider the journey thus far. Oh, okay. I'm glad that I did that. What do you fucking people want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? Why do you ask things of me? After all of this? Oh, okay, yeah. I think I heard this last time. He wants to make a marker. Oh, Hammond. I wish you had your hat. I'm sorry. Come so far, we should praise ourselves for accomplishing such an impossible task. We have progressed beyond the last known location of the Viscount. Answers to its disappearance may lie on this isle. Once we are through here, I'd recommend you scout the area for any sign of human activity. For safety, of course. For safety. For safety, sure. Sure. Okay. Cross the ridge, construct a marker site, approach the engineer. I will approach first. You see the engineer tinkering away at some navigational equipment with his usual sour expression. Shit! He places the equipment to the side and lets out a grunt. Damn thing still doesn't work. What is causing this? What kind of weird ass magnetism we got going on here? Could it be the environment? Hammond gives you a sideways glance. Maybe. Couldn't begin to know. Not like we have any bloody experience for this. Not a bloody soul has come this far south. Who knows what's ahead? Having trouble? Kurt approaches. A more noticeable limp on the man, forcing him to use his cane. What do you want? Still trying to get the compass working again? Threatened that I might. The look on Kurt's face is one of hesitation, as his eyes dart around, doing all to avoid the gaze of Hammond. I have something to declare regarding my previous actions. People are looking worse for wear. Everybody is just like, I'm tired. What do you have? Well, I believe that in dire circumstances, pride can often take the better of us. Stop stalling. What are you trying to say? I would just like to apologize for our earlier scrap. I got carried away before, and I see it did neither of us any good. You're right there. It's not in me to hold a grudge, Hammond, least of all trapped out in this cold. I thought we were over this. Are we still on this shit? Enough with the appeals, just spit it out, why don't you? We should be working together, and more importantly, I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize. Hammond pauses for a moment while looking towards Kurt. After that moment, he returns to tinkering with his equipment before finally speaking. Accepted. Excuse me, what was that? Apology accepted. I don't really give a shit personally, as long as they do their goddamn job. Just do your goddamn job. Just do your goddamn job, please, for the love of all that is fucking holy. Do your goddamn job. You guys gonna work together? As best we can, I don't think I have another fight in me, Captain. First and last, eh? I've fought before. Could have fooled me. Well, I suppose I'll be off. Best of luck with your adjustments, Hammond. There's no chance of getting them working here. We're relying on you. I'm sure I'm a relic when compared to your machines. I'm relying on you. Ah, I see. Oh. Kurt steps away, returning to camp at large. Interesting. That seems cool. A marker site. That seems pretty cool. How many are you gonna ask of me? Oh, okay. I just did it. Looks like a gravestone. The marker you've chosen to go with looks like a gravestone. Here we honor the crew of the Temperance, who ventured beyond the Pale Passage and arrived safely. Robin Shaw, Richard Templeton, Clive Hammond, Kurt Darling, Grimley Stoke, Junior Stoke, Lady Cordell, Dr. Arthur Knightley, Kasha Belford, Andre Isaac, Dwight Glossley, Harriet Glossley, Vern Sheridan, John, Timmy Ward, Skylar Plack, Harold Turner, Tosin Higgs, Rafe Jim, Doug Ward, Gareth Forsetter, Ricky Flogs, Hadrian Quilsey, York Moore, and Soren Killeper. It's a long-ass fucking list. Is that everybody that actually made it? It'd be real sad if not too many made it here. It's like, we honor the people that got here. The captain. Oh, everybody's different now. Everybody's looking older. Oh, they're looking pretty fucking frazzled. Got a big old beard. Looking sad. You're looking older as well. Tucker. Oh my god. Time has passed. Time has passed. And they are so fucking sad. Oh, we can't let anybody die now. We can't get this far and let people die. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. I will pray to God if I have to. Oh. I like that you can see that he is just covered in soot by this point. Oh my god. It's like a whole new land. I thought I was like near the end of this game. Oh, fucking piece of shit. I'm not getting him, and I don't know how it's even possible. I don't know how it's possible. Do I have to do that now? Do we still care about the furnace? Is that something that we give a shit about? I guess, I suppose. I got, like, just enough to go through, kinda. Where's my doctor? Where's my anything? Where is my anything? Can I just click this? Can I just... I'm afraid to click it without... Let me... I think I need to put shit in the furnace. I think I need to put these, like, 3 seal, I guess. I guess I do. Ain't got nothing else. Ain't got literally nothing else. May as well put it in there. It may get me through 1 week. I really wish I'd sent more people last time, but whatever. I guess we're crossing the ridge? Oh. Inspect the cairn. Proof. Inside the cairn, you find a letter, some supplies. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you! A letter, some supplies, and a bolt-action rifle. What does it say? To you who finds this message, here lies the final testament of the Viscount. We made our arrival on the east shore of the island. Before moving on, we established a cabin to mark the landing point. There you'll find enough supplies to support a crew of 20 for a full oh my god! For a full year? While charting the perimeter of the island, the crew came across a cavern at the mouth of the central mountain. Are we about to... There's no Lovecraft here, is there? This isn't... Is this Mountains of Madness? I'm not prepared if it is. I don't want an extra sanity meter. Don't make me do that. I can barely handle these meters. Captain Whelan decided to split the crew in order to chart the location further. His half have elected to enter the cave through the open stream, while we have been sent to mark the western coast on land. I don't trust the captain. His actions of late have been erratic, cagey. He has avoided all questions from myself and the rest of the crew. This behavior has only exacerbated since encountering the cave. Enclosed is an instrument that may be needed in some time. If you find said instrument to be missing from this cairn, then you will know that the worst has occurred. If you're reading this in our wake, another poor crew sent to this isle, heed my advice. Talking about the bolt-action rifle? Turn back. There is something truly wrong with this land. It has felt the touch of the 3 sisters, cursed to swallow poor sailors whole. If you're wise, you will not allow it to happen to you. Turn back. You can't say that to me. You can't say that to me. Of course I want to look at it, you fucking weirdo. What are you even saying? It would have been more effective if you said, this place was boring, not interesting. Over here is interesting stuff. I'd be like, okay, let's go there. So the captain of the Viscount also started acting weirdly when he went to the cave. What is going on here? Is this some Mountains of Madness shit? What the fuck? Okay. Interesting. I absolutely love what happened here. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Where do I fix my people? Where do I do that? It's kind of really important that I do that about now. I guess call them for dinner? The crew have their meal. A wave of ease and rest falls over the crew, safe and fed. It's so cold, though. The crew look to you tired and bruised. You consider what words will bolster them. You all make your way to the marker. Very interesting. Netley approaches you. Captain, we've come a long way, haven't we? I'd fucking say so. I'd fucking say so. Do we need to scale this fucking mountain? Is this Mountains of Madness? Did I buy Mountains of Madness without knowing it? I had no understanding that that's what it may have been when I bought it. I love a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. You've grown quite a lot in that time, my boy. Have I? Am I any taller? Probably, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know. How old are you? Before we move on, there's something I have to confess. Something that I've carried on my back this whole time. I don't feel right keeping it from you any further, so I allowed Captain Hunt to abandon us. Oh, you saw him. You bastard, I will have you tried and executed for this when we return. You are not my son. I kill you, I kill you. Explain. When the ship was going down, I saw him, okay. I watched as he grabbed his supplies and began to take off onto the ice. He saw me, but he didn't say a word. He knew that I was too spineless to do anything. I couldn't even bring myself to tell anyone. He was right. I was too spineless, until now at least. And now you know. Oh, goddamn. You can destroy this guy. Deception, assisted mutiny, insubordination. I'll have you shot. I think we're well beyond this. It's after all the shit we've been through, it's like, move on. Move on, man. Move on. The only thing I give a single shit about is these 2 meters right here, man. You're like way ahead of me. I'm like, look at my gooey Nutley. Look at it. Do you not see? Our meters are nearly empty. I should have known better before, but you're right. I'm sorry. The truth had to come out. Do what you will with this information. I'll accept anything you decide, Captain. Okay. I'm gonna ignore it and move on. Because you're the doctor, and so I don't give a shit. I would allow way more corruption from you, in fact, as long as you continue to be a doctor. So it's cool. Captain, is there something I should be made aware of? What? Excuse me? I don't know what she's talking about. We seem to think it's about the Apperton Company. I mean, I'm keeping no secret. I don't think I've kept any secrets from anybody. Mr. Templeton has been snooping around, interrogating me on my report. It seems as we approach rescue, he's taken upon himself to approve of what lies in my writing. He has taken it upon himself, correct? You didn't set him up to this, right? Oh, no, I didn't. Where's his meter at again? How badly was he? How badly was he at? Let me just. Oh, we got room. We got room. I'll inform him to leave you be. Good. I'm no stranger to people who want to omit parts of my work. I saw it plenty while covering the riots, but I have no intention of censoring this report. What does he know? How much of all of this does he know? Because I'm fairly convinced at this point that Hunt knew a lot about what was about to happen. I mean, I was at the stage where I'm like, he sees the future, he knows everything. But what all does Templeton actually know? I don't know, and so I want to know. A story not based on the truth is worthless. If I have to leave parts of it out or fabricate others, then was it a story worth telling in the first place? You could always gloss it up a little. You turn your head to see Kurt approaching. I fucking love how tired and old everyone is at this point. I really like this change that we've done with their characters. It's a bit sudden, but I guess after all the shit that we went through in that storm, the facade has dropped. Apparently eavesdropped into the conversation. What do you mean? Well, a story can still be plenty honest, but some require a little bit of polish. What about your films? Weren't they honest accounts of your expeditions? Oh, no, absolutely not. They were. Well, more or less. More or less. I mean, what is truth? No, most of it was true, I'm sure. Right? Most of it. I'm not interested in mostly true. I mean, as the camera person, you surely understand this better than anyone. It is you who portrays reality, however you choose to. Do you not do you like not know this? Do you not know how this works? Are you not aware? I mean, where are they both at? Where are these meters at? I need to make sure we're cool. We're cool. I mean, they're both cool. They're both cool with me. I thought you of all people would understand the tricks a camera can pull. Don't be so naive. There's much of this expedition I don't intend to be heard by anyone. No, I'm just gonna say don't lie. Oh, God. I'm suggesting nothing of the sort. But I am no stranger to the world of show business. What I do isn't show business, Kurt. It's journalism. I've been around both long enough to know they're one and the same. You should hear some of the tabloid rumors I've read about myself in my time. I'm aiming to be better than the gutter press, Kurt. You've been part of countless documentaries. Surely you would care about presenting the facts. The facts are not immune to artistic license. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I don't... This seems like... What are you people talking about? Who gives a shit? Who even gives a shit? You people are not focused on the things that you should be focused on at all. I want to walk away from this conversation. I mean, she doesn't really. People have been mostly cool. Mostly. Of course. But those who read these sorts of things can be tremendously judgmental. Why are you suggesting this, Kurt? I just feel that we've braved so much that we deserve a somewhat flattering write-up, so perhaps some omissions are necessary. Such as what? Many of this crew come from backgrounds best not shared with the public, and more has happened here that should remain on the ice. That private conversation with Nutley? You resigned yourself from the sale. Is that what this is? You want nobody to know about whatever health issue you've kept under wraps? I mean, it doesn't really... We're past it already, so it doesn't really matter. If people had died in that, then I'd understand. But we all made it through perfectly fine, regardless. We had enough people around, I assume. That's my guess at how that worked. Also, by the way, there was the whole mechanic of like filling up all of your boats with people. I wasn't sure how it worked at first, but my assumption afterward is that maybe the fewer people you have like rowing, the more likely it is for maybe one of your ships to drown or something. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but that would be my guess. And so the fact that we had like a full crew is just like, oh, we're fine. Super doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not gonna say this because I made a promise to him. I'm not gonna bring it up. If he wants to bring it up, he can. That is none of your business, or it will remain under wraps. It's not for the public to know, right? It's not really a public thing. Whatever. I'm simply stating that for this kind of story, people reading want to be inspired. There's no reason to saddle them with the nitty-gritty. But I'm here for the story. The full story. No single solitary soul wants to hear the full story. Nobody got into an Arctic expedition because they heard about the rest of us having dysentery. I mean, you just want to protect your own image, don't you? What? Well, no, it's nothing of the sort, but I'm no fool. I see exactly what you're trying to do. It's so not the time. It's so not the time. I can't begin to explain to you how much it's not the time. This feels like an apathy is death. This feels like they both look at me angry and then lose 10 points each is what that looks like. That's how that feels to me. I speak the language of games. I understand. We're not your publicist, whatever. Who gives a shit? I know. I didn't think you'd be so concerned about your image, Kurt. Well, that's your mistake. Mistake? You can't expect me to be the perfect role model you see in the films. I'm only human. I've been married thrice, hobbled once, and been plagued with every vice there is. What I do have is my exploits and my legacy. I would wish you not take that away from me as well. Kasha looks to you, her usual upbeat visage melted away into disbelief. I can't lie on your behalf, Kurt. You don't understand the power of optics. Every part of your report puts my livelihood at stake. Your livelihood or your image? The cold truth is, there's no difference between the two. And you, Captain, do you believe this as well? I don't... Go away. Get off my screen. Why are you on it? Go away. I want both of you to go away, but I'll deal with one. That makes it better. Please, Kasha, take it into consideration. I can't believe you. Oh, his fucking sad eyes. Look at his sad, sad eyes. He looks at me pleading. It's like puppy dog eyes. It's simply a matter of painting a more flattering picture. That is no difficult task. Maybe not for you, Kurt. I feel like things have gone so I can't understand because things have gone so fabulously well for me this time that it's like I'm like riding high and they're like we've done what we've done to get here. Kasha storms back to her tent as Kurt gives you an uncomfortable glance. The man looks shaken by the response and above all appears to be deeply embarrassed. Without a word, he staggers back to the heart of the camp. Shouldn't have fucking talked to them. Captain, we've escaped the ice. We're on land. We are so close now, Shaw. So very close. Close to what? Close to what? We both saw that cairn, Captain. Traces of the expedition which came before us. Shaw, I believe we can still find the Viscount. Our mission can continue. I mean, if you think it's still here, then fucking absolutely. I mean, absolutely. I thirst for knowledge with the best of them, so yeah. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, surely. I know that after all this time, the specifics of our employ may seem inconsequential. But tell me, Captain, do you think the Appertons would pour all of this effort, put this many lives at risk, if they didn't think there was something truly paradigm-shifting at the end of it? What do they think is here? What is here? Templeton, is the Mountains of Madness here? No intention of recovering. Oh, interesting. See, I kind of... I do. The whole game is like, you don't want this, but I think I want this. We still have a mountain to ascend before making that choice. Ask me again then. Very well. We can discuss this further once we've traversed this mountain. Are we actually, like, going up a mountain? Is that what this is? That's not what I want. That's not what I want for my life. Visit the marker. Hold an encomium? An encomium? And then encomium. I don't know what that is. I mean, I can understand from context clues. The crew are called together before you. You tentatively lift yourself onto a crate. Let me get up on my soapbox. Hushed whispers roll through the audience. Kasha readies her ledger and pencil. They once again await your next words. How will you deliver them? I feel pretty happy that I'm on land, personally. That's pretty cool. I'm a bit worried about the fact that the furnace is about to go out any second. You know, that's not great, but whatever. Nobody's died. I must say this again. Nobody has died. Literally no one is dead. Like, nobody. Literally nobody is dead. The people that came before, Hunt and his people, they're not dead. They're totally alive. We're all alive. I'm gonna be confident. I'm going to be confident. I mean, a lot of dogs have died, but you know, they're not people. They're dogs. They're dogs. They're dogs. But you know, some arrogance in this world is justified, especially when lives are being saved. The crew look to you. No, I'm not one for grand speeches, you see. I only have a little bit of dialogue with all of you. I'd say so. No, I'm not one for grand speeches. That much should be clear to me by now. I'll keep this short. I've tried my best to rise to the occasion. Some of you may not consider that bit, and risen I have. And risen I have! We will cross this fucking Rubicon! Only the history books will know if that ends up being enough. We can breathe a sigh of relief. We've made land. Yeah, we have made land. There are indeed several heavy breaths released among the crowd. A silent moment of reflection passes. Yeah. I am sorry about that. I am only sorry that Cordell's kennel could not make it with us. Cordell gives a small nod to you in thanks. Kurt speaks up. Our work's not finished yet. We still have a mountain to scale. We all saw the cairn from the Viscount. Across that path is safety. A cabin with enough supplies to last us until rescue. So did we just read that out to everybody? I wouldn't have really done that, but that's okay, I guess. I guess they can know. Templeton clears his throat. What is our current priority, Captain? The Viscount. No matter what, we must scale that mountain. It really seems to want me to choose between the Viscount or safety. Which makes me feel like this could be a very disastrous decision. Knowledge or safety? Knowledge or safety? I mean, I find it flatly impossible not to choose knowledge. So I'm very sorry to tell you. The fact that we've made it here, and if there's still a chance that the Viscount is in fact here, we came here for a reason. The Viscount, we're so close now. There's some murmurings among the crew. The idea of finding the Viscount seems to be a task long forgotten by those before you. I don't doubt that. The assurance of oh yeah, baby! The assurance of solid ground seems to stir those listening. Well said, Captain. Indeed. Well, we don't have much time. Best be moving on. Back to work. The crew are granted the time they need before they eventually disperse, returning to their roles at camp. About this wood, though. About this wood. Also about this freezing people. What's going on here? What's going on? Have fun. Is it just... I don't want to E, though, is the thing. I can't E because people will die. Won't they? Won't that happen? You're gonna kill them. You dream you're back on the Temperance. Wake up, shaken. Oh! You awake, shaken, literally, by the engineer. He stands over you, bug-eyed. For a moment, you think you're back on the Temperance. The ship is sinking! What's going on? It's Cordell! Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Cordell? What? You peel yourself from the sleeping bag and get up. No, I didn't have, no, you can't do this, It was so, I had everything, Why are you doing this? There's food and supplies missing from the stores. I think she's trying to make a run for it. What? I never took to Cordell for a craven. Yes, we need to find her before it's too late. And why should I care, Jesus? Lead the way. Cordell, you wouldn't. I thought we were cool. Cordell, I thought we were cool. The two of you charge out the tent into the snow. I found tracks heading up towards the mountain pass. Oh. Am I just going alone? Are these meters cool now? They don't feel cool to me. They feel decidedly uncool. You follow tracks away from camp. What? It's half an hour before you finally spot her, ascending the dead mountain. Shh, there she is. I feel like it'd be better if I was alone and Hammond wasn't there. Go back to camp, I'll handle this. I'm not letting you screw this up by yourself. It feels like a bad idea to, like, go with more than one person. That's an order. Fine. He departs from whence you came. You creep up towards her silhouette. Why is she doing this, though? Why is she doing this? Why? I want to just, like, talk to her. But I don't know why she's doing this. Get closer. Cordell picks up on the sound, slowly turning back around to spot you in her line of sight. She clears her throat. Captain Shaw. To what do I owe the surprise? You son of a fuck. You took like half our goddamn supplies. What do you mean? Supplies I don't have. You think you can just fucking abandon the crew in the dead of night? I don't think that would go well. She's not really the joking type. You think you can just abandon the crew? This isn't a matter of can, it's the question of should, and from my position, you've really left me with no alternative. I don't understand. You're not making any sense. Why now? Why not when we cross the mountain? Stanberry's expecting. Oh. I didn't know Stanberry was a female. I didn't realize that. Expecting what? Expecting for pets? For scratches? She's with litter, pregnant. That's what I'm saying. Stanberry's a girl. You really don't pay attention, do you? Of course she is. What does this doesn't, no, that doesn't have to change anything. That doesn't have to change anything. Are you just like, oh, they're gonna fucking kill her because we can't, but I feel like we can. I feel like it's fine. I don't know what this means though. What is the tone of voice you are going to use with this, you fuck? What are you gonna do? I want to say this, but I want to mean stay with us. That's what I want. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. What does it look like I'm doing, Robin? There's no... You can't. If you leave, you're ensuring their demise. Perhaps, but there's more of a chance out here than with the rest of you. I don't agree. I'm not going to allow Stanberry and I to be part of this expedition any further. Do you really think the two of you will be better off without the rest of us? I do. Really? Those puppies will be my new litter. I'll start over. Certainly not the first time I've had to do that. The snowfall has begun to set on you both. Oh. You're going to have to shoot me before you leave. I propose a duel. A fucking duel? Can I duel? Is that something I'm capable of? I guess I'm a military guy. I feel like she might respect that, honestly. It's not the leaving. Maybe this is like... Is this calling her on it? Is this like, yeah, you gotta shoot me? I like Beckett. Maybe she'll respect it. Oh. She looks to the dog, then back to you. Very well. Oh. She readies her weapon. Stanberry stops growling. The woods are silent. You can feel the night snowfall landing on your nose. Is she actually gonna shoot me? Would she do that? Is this calling her on it? Shoot her. Shoot her. Don't shoot her. Oh! She snaps her weapon to 2 and fires. Your left ear explodes. My left ear? My left ear? She fucking actually shot me! Oh, she actually fucking shot me. The world spins and you find yourself lying in the snow. Pain shoots all around your face. You didn't shoot. I didn't intend to. I didn't want to. I thought you weren't gonna. Your attempt in speech is lost as the pain tears across your face. Fuck. Your curse shoots across the silent snow. You didn't shoot. Why didn't you shoot? I was never going to shoot you. Can we go back to camp now? She puts down her arms and walks over to you. The two of you begin the long trek back to camp. Stanberry follows patiently. That wasn't what I was expecting. I thought I was calling her on it and that she wasn't going to shoot me. No, she shot my ass. She fucking aimed for the head too, goddamn. Not a word is spoken on the journey back. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Thank you. Okay. Kasha, careful. You turn your head to spot Kasha perched precariously over the edge, her camera in hand. What are you doing? Her camera in hand, lining up another shot from her position. It's a great shot of the horizon, trust me. You're gonna fucking kill yourself. You've got a good shot of falling to your death. Get back over here. But it is probably a very nice shot. We're gonna talk about my ear. Did that get patched up? I hope so. She fucking shot my goddamn ear off. The ground isn't safe. You can't trust anything beneath your feet this high up. Kasha doesn't heed... Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? We're so close. Why are you doing this to me? Kasha doesn't heed their warnings, instead lining up the shot and snapping it cleanly. Okay. There. No issue. And this just might be the banner image for my report. If the civilian is done being foolish, might we move on? Kasha nods and turns back around to join the rest of the crew, but everything starts falling apart. Only for her to slip on the ice beneath. Oh, goddamn. What are you doing? What are you doing? You lunge forward and pull Kasha forward so that she isn't hurtling over the edge, but her initial stumble sent the camera falling below. That was a close one. My camera! Be thankful the camera took the plunge and not yourself, young one. Despite reassurances, Kasha moves back to the edge of the cliff, peering over, searching for her camera. I can't lose it. Everything from this expedition was on there. Wait, I see it. Nonsense, it's a blip on the rocks. You can't see the ground from this distance. No, it's not on the ground. It's snagged on the ice. It's not too far down. I can climb back down. You're insane. You're fucking insane. Not a hope. You want to go back to climbing. If I lose that camera, my entire reason for being on this nightmare goes with it. I'm getting that camera. She turns to you. Captain, we have to do something. No. If you fall to your death, it's your own damn fault. I'm not putting anyone else at risk. It's just a camera. You still got your notes. You got your notes. You've got your notes. Notes are cool. My notes aren't enough. The world needs those photos to believe this. It's your mistake. They'll have the testimony of the I mean, yeah. You've got people. You've got people. The story comes from you, not that machine. You're writing. Kurt steps forward. I'll do it. Oh my god, what? Are you insane? Have you two gone mad? Are you people insane? Are you people wildly insane? It's my understanding that was a prerequisite for attending this expedition. Let's go, Kasha. Oh my god. Are they both gonna die? Kurt affixes the rope to Kasha, locking her in tight with the climbing gear. Okay, I guess. Leave the climbing to me. As a civilian, your safety is top priority. I would suggest rethinking this plan of action. We cannot afford to lose our navigator. It's because I'm the navigator that I'm going down. If I can't save that camera, no one can. That would be the preferable option. Kurt pays no heed to the protests of Templeton, continuing to climb down with Kasha in tow. Thank you. Don't thank me until the job is well done. Bad luck otherwise. They're risking their lives for a bloody picture box. You should stop this, Shaw. Grimly, you ain't fucking doing anything with me ever. Don't even pretend. Don't pretend that I can get your approval now. You're being insane. You're being really insane. Can I say that? Do I have payroll approval? Can I do that? Your pay will be docked for this. That won't work on me, Captain. I paid to be here. Kurt and Kasha begin to slide down the wall of the cliff at a steady pace, Kasha keeping her eyes on her camera at all times. Easy now, easy now. You can do this, Kurt. Reassuring yourself isn't very reassuring to me, you know. Okay, I think I can get it from here. Think? Both of you, please don't make any rash movements. She collects the camera. And there we go. Now get back up here, you madman. Job well done. So much for bad luck. Yes, now let's climb back up the hard part. Kurt begins to adjust the lines on his climbing gear, prepared to lead Kasha up, but the extra weight from the camera causes the rock beneath Kurt's feet to crumble, and the former film star goes hurtling back. Oh my goddamn. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop doing this. He snaps to a standstill, the line between himself and Kasha still intact, but the weight of the big man's fall pulls Kasha back from the face of the cliff. Don't do this. Don't do what's about to happen. Blast, Kasha, you alright? I can't see the cliff. What's happening? This blasted line won't hold with me. Pull us up. The rest of the crew hang back lest any added weight at the cliff's edge cause an even more dire incident. As you look down, you see the pair flailing helpless. Kasha spots you. Captain! Oh. I think we can get them. We can get them, right? We can get them together. Maybe? Right? Start cutting the rope. That's a boop. I think we can do it. No doubt the dangling weight of Kurt is also pulling strain on the back end of the rope as it's tied to a jagged rock at the peak. You notice the rope beginning to fray at the edge, so does Kurt. The navigator pulls out his knife. Kasha! She looks down at the man as he shouts. I always promised myself I'd lose a few bastarding pounds. Bit late for that, I suppose. Take a photo. What? Take a photo of me for prosperity. Once in a lifetime shot. No. Do it. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Don't do this. He isn't listening. What do you mean you can pull her up, Kurt? What does that mean? He is at the bottom. How's he gonna do anything like that? You can pull her up, Kurt. You can do this. You see a twinkle in the man's eye. Do you really believe that, Captain? You don't leave me up here with Templeton, you cretin! He puts the knife on his teeth. He starts to swing his admittedly impressive weight. As he reaches the mountainside, he takes the knife and cuts his line before gripping to the side of the mountain and returning the knife to his mouth. Oh my goddamn. Oh my goddamn. He begins to climb. Kurt? The navigator responds through the metal between his teeth. They faked the stunt in my third film, but it's worth a shot now. Kasha silently prepares the camera for a photo. She daren't use the flash. Get that photo. Goddamn. The man climbs until he's beside Kasha. He takes the camera from her and continues gripping the mountain. Pull the rope. Heave to. The crew begin to pull the rope. Keep going. Kurt, Kasha, and the camera all pulled to safety. Why are you doing this to me? 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 Why are you doing this to my heart? As they reach the peak, Kurt bursts into relieved laughter. Don't laugh, that was terrifying. We made it out all right, I think. Still, that was, well, just like the movies. Yes, it was all quite daring. Might we move on? Glad you both made it out. I was so worried. Can't believe the show business fake would actually be... Can't believe the show business fake would be actually daring. I barely believe it myself. But it happened. And believe me, this will be a full page in my report. I don't require the credit. Stop the faux humble, Kurt. You're allowed to be proud right now. Can we get away from the ledge, please, God? Please, God. You're a real hero. Oh. The next people that can come can see the scary, scary rope. Move on to the peak of the mountain. I wanna be away. I wanna be away. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Is it fucking Mountains of Madness? What is this? The crew finally crest the mountaintop. Grabbing everyone's attention is a cave in the rock wall. A cave? A good spot, some shelter from the winds. Still, what lies inside? It may prove a danger. The crew get to work setting up camp at the peak of the mountain. Okay. Camp is set up. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, okay, yeah. Alright. Okay. Okay. We seem to have made it to the peak of the mountain, and they say this is a normal cave, but that does not look like a normal cave to me. That looks like some Mountains of Madness nonsense, and I'm not prepared for that emotionally. I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know about that meter, so, okay. Well, we had a harrowing day. I wanted to fix these people, but I have not had the chance. I am hoping that it's just like, it's all one day, basically. We're just moving along, you know, right to the end. I don't know what's about to happen here, but I'm very excited. I want to go in. I want to go in. But anyway, I think I'll leave it here for the day. I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, then come back and see me next time. Goodbye.